Oh, hello, and welcome to the Contentful Dev Show. I'm Marcelo Lewin. This is episode number 4, and today I'm going to be talking about locales and managing, creating, deleting, updating locales using the Contentful Content Management API, the CMA. So we're going to jump into that in just a second. Just a quick reminder to visit, let me put it here, to visit headlesscreator.com. There, I blanked out for a minute. Go to headlesscreator.com, and you can see under Contentful Dev Show, you can get the episodes. Episode 4 will be live right after we're done with this. And then there's going to be code that you'll be able to go and download directly from GitHub. And there'll be a link to it. So you'll be able to get the actual code that we're doing from GitHub, and then you'll be able to play with that. So today, like I mentioned, and like always, before I jump in, make sure, there's the URL to the website, but also it's marcelo@headlesscreator.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me whenever you like. So let's jump in here. As you can see, we are in Contentful. And just a quick reminder, to get to locales, you go to settings and then locales, and that's where you would have all your locales. Depending on your version, depending on your version of Contentful, you may have only 2 locales available to create. You may have, as I have here, 10 locales. You may have 30 locales. It really depends on the version that you have. So right now I have 2 or 10 locales available to create, and I have 2 that are created. You can see English and Arabic. When you go into the locales themselves, if you remember, this is because this is the default locale. Let's go into one that is not default. There we go. You have the actual locale, which is a combination of the country and the language, right? And then you have a fallback locale that you can set. So if you have multiple locales, you can pick which locale is going to be a fallback. So if you don't fill out a field, it'll fall back to that locale field. And then you have 3 settings. One of them is to enable this locale in response, to be able to get it through the CDA, the Content Delivery API. Another one is to enable the editing through the CMA. And the third one is to allow empty fields. And all of these allow empty fields for this locale, which means that you're allowing authors not to fill out the locale information for that particular field, and it'll fall back to whatever the fallback is. If you don't have a fallback, it'll be blank. It's not going to show anything. But all of these fields, every single one of them here, you're able to programmatically change. The only thing you're not able to change is the default. Whatever your default is for your environment, that's what it is for your space. So you can't change that at all. There is a property called default, but it does nothing through the CMA. I tried it and nothing happens. Then I read the API and it says that the default property or the default locale is it and can't be changed. I'm not sure why. It would be nice to be able to change it if you wanted to, but yeah, I'm not sure at this point. So, okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and jump into Visual Studio Code. And what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to create a fake locale. So you can create a new locale based on, so if I click on Add Locale, you can create it based on any of these locales that Contentful provides, or you can create your own. So if you want to create your Klingon locale, right, you could do that. In fact, maybe we should do that. In fact, let's do that. Why not? Let's create a Klingon locale because we all want to, or we can create, because tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the United States, maybe we'll create a Turkey locale. And I don't mean Turkey as the country, but Turkey as the language. And of course, the translation for everything that we type in is going to be gobble gobble, of course. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen with the